Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, and today this is gonna be an annoying video. So I wanted to talk about the This Venture Camp Season 2 remake, which is supposedly coming out in November this year, before Season 5 airs. And basically I wanted to take some time to make a video about how like my thoughts about this remake and a prediction I have about season 5, which, although it's not really a prediction, it's pretty much what everyone else has been predicting. So yeah, we're just gonna be sharing thoughts about the upcoming season remake and the upcoming season that is supposedly in production. So, like 2 days ago, Robert, I believe that's his name, the leader of this venture camp. Well, Jared and Robert, I think they're like the same leaders. I don't know. I don't know how like this venture camp works. I don't know who like controls it, but anyways, Robert announced on the Discord server that, "Hey everyone, I hope you're doing great. Here's a quick update on the DC2 remake," and basically just shared a bunch of screenshots from production on this Venture Camp Season 2, which are pretty interesting screenshots. Seems like that they are completely rewriting it, and they're not just reanimating it, because there seems to be a lot of confusion with these screenshots. But we'll go through each of them in depth and see how it is. But he announced also on this post that they're having a little bit of trouble with the money for rewriting the remake. So um basically they're making a deal with us. So at a certain amount of members for the Patreon, apparently they're going to reveal the full cast of season 5. Now, people have been apparently speculating online. Apparently, there's been rumors about Drew or Carol and Lil, and I think Diego like being in season 5. Apparently, I don't know what that's about. Do not take my word for it. This is just what I've been seeing going around. But everyone has been saying things like, "Oh, season 5 is going to be um either a rematch with the same cast as DC4, um, or a redemption season with all the losers who didn't make merge or who weren't in All Stars from the past 4 seasons. Well, past like DC1, DC2, and DC4. Basically, anyone who didn't make merge or who wasn't in All Stars basically is going to be having a season. Basically like All Stars, but like for the losers." So I think personally that second idea would be pretty cool. Although I would like a rematch with the DC forecast, preferably. I think having all three casts combined in a certain way is like a really like smart and fun thing to do, especially since Total Drama never would do something like that. And it especially gives a lot of these old characters who never got chances to shine, like Drew, Lil, Will, Nick, um, who else? Kai, Maggie, Carol, um, Alessio, Ted, Linda, like all those characters. It would be interesting to have a season where all these characters have a chance to shine in. But yeah, that's just my thoughts on it. Now, I don't know what will happen. People have also said it might be a new cast. I personally doubt that it'll be a new cast, because it's too soon for them to fully make another 18 player cast. And when this Venture Camp is gonna make a new cast, I'm going to assume it'll probably be bigger or the same amount of competitors. So I don't think they'd want to make a new cast right away because they need a while to make up at least 18 new contestants, maybe even more. And that's pretty hard to do, like as it is. But yeah, this this rematch season, like I hope it's like just old cast members. But whatever it is, that's not the main focus today. The main focus is the DC2 remake, which, judging by these screenshots, seems like there is going to be, it's actually really going to be a remake, because they're not just remaking the art to make it look more professional or more like the other seasons. They are straight up remaking it like they did with DC1. So it's like gonna be like almost completely different. The only thing that is not changing that has been confirmed is the elimination order, which, yeah, that's alright because that makes sense, but still, I would have liked to see some different eliminations here and there. But it's whatever. We'll see how that goes. So basically, what's been shown is that, well, we'll go through each screenshot here one by one. The first screenshot seems to just be the second episode. Like, I'm assuming it's the second episode. It's the sleep challenge, like the Awake-a-thon or whatever it was called, challenge from like the total drama. I'm surprised they would still have this challenge considering it's a total drama challenge, but yeah, well, as you see here, James is asleep already, and Lake is also asleep already. And seems that Aiden is just looking at James. This screenshot isn't that interesting, but everyone's all like, "Oh, Jaden moment," or like whatever. But not much seems to be happening here, so I won't go too in depth about this. Now let's go to the next screenshot. This is the most interesting screenshot that I am really intrigued in. These three talking. Now, we got Aiden and James, obviously, but Carol is also in this mix, and this is very confusing because in the second season, we know that Carol only, well, we know that in the season, I mean, James got Aiden to talk to Carol, and then James got Carol eliminated by making up a lie about Carol, but seems like they're completely like trashing it because it seems like these three are like scheming up a plan to take out the girls. Obviously, it'll fail because Carol gets eliminated second episode, but this really like proves that they are really rewriting like this season, like rewriting everything besides the elimination order. So this really seems like it will be an interesting concept. Now, the third screenshot seems to be just Allie, Hunter, and Tess, and seems like Allie is either confused by what Hunter's doing or like annoyed that Tess is around. But this doesn't really seem all too different. Although it is like noted that Ali like completely has like a completely new design, and like it's just like real like I'm just looking at her more and more, and I noticed all the small details like her hair, the little Pac-Man ghost, because before I'm pretty sure her shirt was just a Pac-Man shirt, but now it's just the ghost. But it's pretty interesting to see her new design. But not much like here seems to be changed. Now the final screenshot, yay, is seems to be Rhea talking with Connor. Seems like Seems like this is the moment where Connor's calling himself a failure and whatnot, and Rhea's there to comfort him. This scene like looks like it was like changed a bit though, which makes sense because they want a different angle. They want it to mean more. But yeah, we don't see Connor's face either, which is interesting that they would cover it. But yeah, this seems interesting. We'll see how this goes. Everyone's scared about how Rhea's going to be written, but also excited because everyone's like, oh yeah, maybe this season can fix Rhea at least. But I don't know how this will go. What I'm mainly concerned about is, will this venture camp keep Carol and have her come back like how she did in the original, because she got voted out, I think, second episode, but she was able to come back into the game, which they probably will, but I think it has to make more sense than just, oh, the the producers offered me to come back into the game if I cooperated for a challenge. But it's still interesting that she's just hanging around Aiden and James this time, which by my count, something James has to do something still, only because I don't think they would have a tie between Carol and one of the girls and just eliminate Carol. But I don't know. I've never really talked about DC2 on this channel, and I mean, I can get why they're rewriting it because DC2 kind of feels like a total drama season and not really like, it doesn't have that Disventure Camp pizzazz. It just, every time I think of DC2, I'm like, oh yeah, it's just total drama basically. Like, this is actually just like total drama season. But yeah, Disventure Camp's gonna write it, rewrite it to make it more Disventure Campy instead of a more total drama season. Because I'm pretty sure the original beta Adventure Camp, that also was more like a total drama season than its own thing. When this Adventure Camp Season 1 got its remake, it really felt different than total drama. But Season 2 still felt like a total drama season, in a sense. So, they're gonna have to change that. But we'll see how this goes. Seems like they're keeping the cabins though, since in the third picture it's shown that Hunter, Tess, and Allie are in a cabin. So that's interesting that they're gonna keep the concept of the cabins. Although at the beginning of All Stars, Crystal did mention that she burned the cabins, so they were still there technically. But yeah, all of this seems interesting. I hope this remake turns out well. I don't know if it'll be better than the original though, because I have a lot of heart for it. But we'll see. We'll see how this works. But yeah, this is all I wanted to do today. Next video, next video. I'm honestly probably gonna record that right now. Next video, I'm going to be ranting about season 4 more. But yeah, this is what I've gone through today. Let's review really quick. Season 5, I hope it's like, it's either a rematch or we like get all the loser competitors from the past few seasons, cuz I really want Drew to compete. I never talked about DC1. I like Drew was like the most missed potential character I ever like wanted. I wanted him to be an All Stars. He did not get an All Stars, but I need him in this season because like he is actually like such an interesting character concept, and I can't believe they would just waste that. So I'm just hoping they make next season a losers competitor season. I hope he wins too. If Drew is in this season, like the leaks have said, I'm going to be rooting for Drew to at least make it far, but I want him to win. because that would be pretty cool. But, anyways, that's all I have for today. Hopefully, season 2 does well. And, probably next video, I'm still going to be ranting about the Venture Camp. Because I've got a lot to say about season 4 still. So, anyways, with that, thank you guys for watching, and peace out.